I'm making this video because I told my friend Bob Miller I would, so I'm hoping that I hear back from Bob, his subscribers, and anyone else who sees it and feels like chiming in. Discussion's open to everybody. It's about war. Everybody says they dislike war, and I think most people do, some more than others, obviously. But with our reptilian, territorial, poorly developed brains, we sure seem to find ourselves in them often enough. Quite often, just because we want to, it seems. It's always been that way. Sometimes wars are necessary. Almost nobody says World War II was unnecessary and had to be fought. Vietnam, sure, unnecessary. By 1963, we should have known that the best cure for communism is a damn stiff dose of it. Look at them now. They're better capitalists than we are. Iraq, unnecessary. Just was unnecessary. Even if it is defended by some people like the self-described Trotskyite Christopher Hitchens, whom I admire. He says it's a noble gesture, a wonderful thing that we freed all those people from tyranny, but there are lots of countries around the world who don't stand on the unconscionability argument. Afghanistan, something had to be done. They did host and support Al Qaeda, who perpetrated on us what can only be called acts of war, but a land war in Asia? Someone's got to be kidding. Perhaps some airstrikes could have stung them so badly that they would reconsider doing anything of the sort ever again. I think that's likely. But let's talk about the war that hasn't happened yet and might not. We hope not. Iran. Iran is building a nuclear capacity to make bombs. The experts who know what these factories look like say that it's a bomb plant, not a civilian power plant. They have rockets that can certainly reach Israel, certainly reach all parts of India, and most of Europe. Now, we're not at war with Iran, but they've been at war with us for 30 years. They just can't get over the Shah. Yes, he was a son of a bitch. He wasn't as bad a son of a bitch as the ones who took over after he was gone. But it's their country. That's their business. Who cares? If Iran makes a nuclear weapon, does anyone think that one will not show up at a port near you in a shipping container? I think it's very likely. So here's my question. Can the civilized world afford a nuclear-armed Iran? President Obama recently won the Nobel Peace Prize in large part because of his outreach to Iran, and I certainly hope that works. It's a much better alternative than going to war. I don't predict it will. Your thoughts, please? I'd love to hear them.